for the local food bank and a homeless shelter in Winnipeg, and addictions is something we deal with on a daily basis. And I'd like to know your thoughts on legalizing marijuana.
I think what's most important if you're working with young people, you know what's essential is that we keep marijuana out of the hands of our young people.
It's not really young people, we're dealing with the after effects. 30, 40, 50 years old who have lost their life due to addictions.
Yeah. Well, listen, addictions are a problem, whether it be alcohol, whether it be nicotine. Marijuana is actually less addictive than many others, but it's not a health food supplement. And my concern is that right now we have a war on drugs that isn't working. We're funneling billions of dollars into criminal organizations and gangs. We're funneling, we're having access, our kids access pot easier than they're accessing alcohol. And we need to realize that the current prohibition just isn't working. And if we actually start controlling it and regulating it and investing in the kind of research and public education that we can actually keep people a lot safer in their choices. Addiction is a real problem, and it's something that we have to make sure we're supporting. But a continued prohibition isn't going to do anything about preventing the addiction problems.
So the 50-year-old man, this life is broken. You think that it's easier for me to say to him, the government supports the broken life that you have? Like, I have these people in my everyday world that their lives are broken, and more access to that is just going to further, from our end,
their lives
more people in our
are
shelters.
broken because of pot.
No, it's one of the leading, it's the gateway drug to the addiction.
Yes. The gateway argument is one that keeps coming back, which is why, honestly, I think it's so important to keep it out of the hands of our teenagers, and that's why this current prohibition, which doesn't work to keep it out of the hands of our teenagers, needs to stop. We need to make sure that we are protecting our kids from accessing drugs like alcohol, like cigarettes, and like pot. But the way to do that is by controlling it and giving up on this current prohibition.
So my 16-year-old should have more access than what she already has. I've already found her...
Sorry. I've been listening to you. You need to listen to what I'm saying. You found your 16-year-old with marijuana?
Yes.
So the current approach isn't working to keep marijuana out of the hands of your teenager. And what I'm saying is, if we control it, if we regulate it the same way we regulate, or even maybe slightly tougher than alcohol, your 16-year-old won't have easy access to marijuana, and that's what we both want. What I'm saying is the current approach doesn't work.
So an approach like alcohol would be the way alcohol is monitored would be a better approach.
It would be a much better approach.
She's also drinking alcohol.
Okay, well that's
being provided to her by people who are above age, who are then getting that alcohol and giving it to her at the gravel pits here in town.
Well, that sounds like it's an issue that goes beyond just access. It has to do with community, with peers, with parenting, and these are things that we do need to focus on as well. But the fact is that the fact that your 16-year-old has easy access to marijuana right now means that the current approach is not protecting her from marijuana. And I respect tremendously the work you've done with addiction, and we need to do more work on helping people through addiction. But it's not going to work with this current prohibition that actually keeps easy access to kids, keeps billions of dollars going into criminal organizations, and spends $500 million a year on prosecuting, on going after marijuana crimes, money that would be much better invested in addiction programs and in the social services that will help people move beyond addictions through all sorts of things.
And just one second. I just wanted to let you know, Canada has done a lot of great work in our community. Her husband was the executive assistant of Vic Dave, and she's done a great job for us. And
then your husband knows how the approach being tough on crime in the wrong way just doesn't work.
Yeah, but my goal, my stuff is working with the needy and the poverty and the homeless in our community.
And that's what we need to do. We need a government that's much more generous and much more engaged, much more supportive of community organizations than this current government is, and I'm proud to be able to encourage you for that.